Hello everybody, welcome back to Blueprints. It's day 61. We have a package and still tons of puzzles to solve. Amateur lockpick kit, 2 keys and a silver key. Wow, it's all keys here. Alright. Let's see what we've got. How's our allowance doing? 40. And over here we could do a storeroom or a mail room. Let's do a storeroom. I'm still interested in approaching the west side wall from the middle and working south so that we can find her ladyship's chambers. Interesting. We still have the diary key and the car key from yesterday. The diary key we found in the basement because we had a tool that would light torches. So I actually don't have to go and find that again, which is wonderful. So what we do need to do is try our very best to draft her ladyship's chambers. Right, no keycard on the table. Do the old security dance. 2 gems, we know about those in the room that we just drafted. The outdoor room. Set security level to low. Change offline mode to unlocked. And return to security menu. Log into network. Swan song. I finally remember that correctly every time. I don't have to go back to it over and over again. I hydrate while we listen to the bloops and bloops of dial-up modems. Remote terminal access. Active terminals. Laboratory. It annoys me that this load screen takes so long when it's like completely arbitrary, I would imagine. Whenever you draft archive floor plans, get random stuff. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, get keys for every 2 hallways. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Well, adding 1 gold to my allowance is the obvious go-to. Are we going to see locked trunks? Don't know. Are we going to be able to open them? Well, we can open them with keys, which would be fine. And often in the garden room we already have, we see a conservatory here is good. We see chests in those rooms. Right, the kennel is a standard room. I'm going to make that unusual. Because obviously the temptation is to make everything really common. But doing that means that it's hard to find the stuff that you want in the common pool because the number of them is so high. And I'm not that invested in seeing the kennel every day. So we'll change that to unusual. The bunk room. This counts as 2 bedrooms. If you have exactly 2 green rooms, when you're drafting this room, double your gems. We can set that to standard, I guess. And laundry, we will bring down from rare to unusual. I don't need it to be common, I don't think. We don't use it that often. And I'm trying to be good about not just spamming myself with everything as common. Is there any plants in here that we can utilize? No. None of these walls are walls that I can come back and break another day. It doesn't seem so. Start working up this side. I could spend my last gem here. I'd be fine doing that because the courtyard has 2 gems in it. And as ever, we get to look at this guy and ponder some more. We did get some information about things. So if I click over here, the numbers 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations of the safes in the estate. So we can eliminate a bunch of numbers. And with this, I was trying to do something about the gates of stuff. So let's do this and this, and where did I put these notes? A great question. Is it down at the bottom? Yes. Get rid of these. Take this. Move this up to our safes page. I don't think these notes are of value to me. Most of these dates are useless because it won't be a date that is just written down somewhere, and most of these are dates that are just written down somewhere. So I'm going to axe all of these. Can I get rid of some of those? Turn my fan on because it's really warm. And so, office safe we don't currently know. Boudoir we do is 2515. Orchard we do know, but I can't remember. We've been there, but this is solved. The underground cog was May 8. The study and the drawing room we don't know. So, all of numbers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Because we can't have 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's good to know. And then back over here then. This just has one large gate. We're counting small gates. But how we count them is the thing that I don't know. So the different things with small gates are Umbrella Man. Cannot spell. There is Big Dress Woman. And there is one more, isn't there? One more type of small step. Umbrella Man, 3 Umbrella Men facing the other direction. Umbrella Man. No, it's just Umbrella Man and small women. Okay, so we've got facing left and facing right. So give me a table here. Give me an extra line. So, umbrella. That's all that'll do. And dress. And left face. And right facing. So, on this wall, we have Umbrella Man facing left 5 times. We have Umbrella Man facing right 0 times. We have Tiny Dress Lady facing right. Big Dress Tiny Step Lady facing right once and facing left once. So that counts to 7 in total. 1 in the top left, 2 in the bottom left, 5 in the center, then 1 and 1 again. So that gets to 7. Over here, we have big step, big step, big step, big step. We've got dress facing right once. Do that. Sorry, that's right. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Right facing dress once. And we've got left facing little steps 3 times. And for completeness, I'm going to do 0. I'm going to do X and we haven't seen any right facing Umbrella Men yet. Is that correct? Seems to be correct. So 3 left-facing umbrella men. The double S's were making that look like the word dress. So on our last wall, we have umbrellas facing left. That would be 3. Umbrellas facing right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dresses facing left. 1. And dresses facing right. None. So if that's all correct, my problem is the left-facing umbrellas is 3 and 3, and 3 is 9, 10, 11. Doesn't add up to one number. And I was really hoping that each of these pools would offer up one number that would then devise a 4-digit number. So, what can we do with these? 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's got to be a date, so a date's not going to have extra numbers in it. So, there's 11 of those, 4 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Does 1 and 1 ever equal 2 here? Probably not, because if our dates are generally day, month. Obviously, May 8 was different for that, but if we speak generally, we're looking at day, month. That means all of our options are going to be XX01, XX02, XX03, XX04, XX05, XX06, XX07, XX08, XX09, XX10, XX11, and XX12. Now, we know that we cannot have 6s, 7s, and 9s. So this is out. This is out. And this is out. So we're left with these possible numbers. I wonder where the developers are from for this date format. Should put this in a table as well, shouldn't I? Right, pool of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I guess 0 should be in here. But we haven't seen a 0 specifically, so that's kind of iffy. I'll turn you guys on a light and then turn the one above me off. Is that more aesthetic? I have no idea about these things sometimes. So, count small gates. The other thing we could do is just count all of them. Well, let's just count... But forget left and rights. Let's just count big and smalls. So, these, there are 11 plus 5 for 16. But there are no 6s. These, there are 2 plus 2 is 4. Or this is 11 plus 2 for 13. And this is 4 plus 2 for 6. But we can't have a 6, so that doesn't work out either. And now I'm losing patience with my thoughts and ideas about this. We are this far into this house. Amazing. There's nothing about this that I think insinuates a date. What if it's the 4 walls? If this was a 0. So, north wall was 1 small woman, 3 small men. East wall was 8. West wall was 6. We can't have a 6. The west wall also might have changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I miscount here along the way somewhere? Because I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but that's split across left and right facing. There's got to be some... Let's do the total numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this side. 8 is a valid number. So 8 is a valid number. 0 is a valid number. Total number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is not a valid number. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe. Okay, maybe it's the rights minus the lefts. So this would be 1. There's way more lefts than there are rights here. I don't know, man. I don't know. And I can only look at these numbers for so long before I just start going completely cross-eyed. Dining room, chapel, workshop. I do like seeing a workshop. It does limit us to only 2 exits, though. So, since we have very little gear, I will go chapel. That has lowered itself again. Right, we can get a key, but I'm going to go... Oh, we don't have any gems. Right, go reading nook. And before I go in the reading nook, I'm going to backtrack to that green space where we have gems available. Any loot? No. No. Shovels? No. Stuff like that. Pantry or a bedroom. What is our science experiment? I cannot remember. Oh, chests. Yes, chests. I'll go bedroom. Find an apple. No diary here. That's the wrong bedroom. We do dining room and try and turn it around to the left. We then have 3 shots of drawing to the south. We also get a lunchbox. Num num, nummy lunch. Give me something that faces left. Of course not. Alright, we go spare room. I would like to find some dice before the rest of everything else, but here we're going to have to go parlor. So now we have 2 wind-up keys. I wonder if there's other uses for these things. The gems are in the box with the longest word. Longest is the longest word on a box. That is 7 letters. Shortest is 8 letters, so this is a lie. The gems are in a box with the shortest word. A is the shortest. There are words on the box with the gems. This box does not contain the gems. I think this is the true one. What? This is a lie, because I can't even see this now. This had the word shortest on it. Shortest is 8 letters. Longest. Oh, on a box. Not this, not on all boxes. There's not this one, then. I feel very silly. Okay. Give me the hallway. I'm going to use a special key silver, because that should give me the West Wing hallway. Or we could take the gift shop and then draft the West Wing hallway further south. I wish I could see what rarity things were when I drafted them, so that I can leave the more common stuff still available. We do West Wing Hall. I might wait to do the rest of that to see if I can get some dice. We have the car keys. So, sure, I'll do this. Maybe we'll get something interesting. My allowance has been raised. This counts as a box. Interesting. Every time you open a locked trunk. Nice. That's a fun little bonus, that is. Okay, so we're plenty of keys, some gems, lots of steps. Back to the dining room. Nothing on those tables. Den is great. Or we could parlor again. I guess we parlor because it offers the exact number of correct doorways. Obviously, if I draw 2 of these and just take all the keys to one other room, I can just open all 3 boxes. Both of the statements are true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in the blue box. The gems are not in the black box, which means the gems are in this box. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Both statements on the blue box are true. But if the gems are in this box, that can't be true. The gems are not in the blue box, they're not in the black box. I wonder how many different permutations of this puzzle there actually are. Okay, so we have 1 extra thing. Also, I have not gone and done an outdoor room yet. So, still that to think about as well. Metal detectors. Sledgehammer. Metal detector. Do I want to buy 5 gems for 15 gold? Yeah, I'm not going to use the money up much elsewhere, am I? Lockpick kit is doing good work. Observatory is nice. How many stars do we now have? 49. Flowers, crosses, keys, apples, squares, slices, twins. Okay. 7 locked doors or passageway for 2 gems. Let's do 7 locked doors because we have a metal detector. We also have a lockpick kit. That's weird. I would expect one of them to beep. Right, what have we picked? We've got an exit door and an empty door. Lovely. Exiting to the east wall, excuse me. Kitchen going north seems fine, though we could pool and have 2 doorways. Still looking for dice, not finding any. This has 2 trunks in it, and we have a sledgehammer, and our allowance increases if we open stuff. Alright, we got keys for days. And we found some dice, which is what I wanted to find. Right, I want to try and draft, I was going to say something dead-endy here, so that I would have better options going south on this side, but failing that, I'll take a den. And then there's our last spot over here. We could do this and then have a straight shot back to the other side of the house without having to do a great big walk around. Or I could take one of these dead ends. I think I'm gonna take the pantry because that also gives us some food. So this we also never took because we drafted it but didn't enter the room. Then back down to security. We have a key card now, so we can set the security clearance to high. Good. Okay, where are we? We can go back to the front room. And given that we are right here, let's go check out our outdoor space. When you play games like Binding of Isaac specifically, you end up with a machine that gives you tons and tons and tons and tons of money, like a donation machine in the shop that you can then bomb to get money out of it later. And I really want some method of just like having tons and tons of stars so that we can just re-roll them tons on days that we get the other stuff. Specialist floor plans cost steps instead of gems. I don't think we need that. Rooms in your house we want to contain dig spots. We do not have a shovel. Trading post. Let's do the trading post. And I have a... Do I have a wind-up key? Gives me a coin purse. Sure. I don't need this wind-up key. Coin purse for a token book. Salt shaker for a battery pack. Seems more interesting. Sledgehammer for coupon book. Metal detector for lucky rabbit's foot. Car keys we've spent, so we might as well take the coupon book. Diary key we keep. Lockpick kit I think we keep. Magnifying glass for a regular key, no thanks. Keycard we need. Compass. We don't want the car keys back. Coin purse for car keys. Battery pack for a key. Sledgehammer for car keys. Metal detector. No, I think I'm happy where I'm at with that. This is still unstable. If we find a craft room, we have a magnifying glass and a metal detector. We could make a thing that lights fuses and see if we can light that TNT, which would be very interesting. But we need to find a workshop for that to work. I can't remember what we do that generates these chests here. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for their existence. But I can't remember for the life of me why they appear. Right, with 4 dice, we are going to go back to the west side and try and draft this diary. Fingers crossed we can at least find plenty of routes south. And it would be cruel not to give us it while we have the key, right? Right, these are all dead ends. We must re-roll them. Corridor is left unlocked. Fine with this. Workshop is amazing. I will come back for device looking in a minute. Right now, I want to peruse this door. Not the things I want to see, unfortunately. As fun as the attic is. No. Still no. Come on, one time. No. Damn Drat Blast. Study? Sure. We've already done a lab. We don't need that. Key. Does this count as a queen for the purposes of the chess puzzle? That's a fantastic question, because so far I've only had the boudoir. There's not like a bigger one, is there? No, there's a goddamn safe. Do these offer up numbers or anything? G. T. D. R. N. Couldn't be compass coordinate. Oh, got it. It could be like directions to move around. Or it could be T9, if you have any idea what that is. So, I'm going to write these down, or I'm going to write the differences down. Somewhere. Excuse you. Thank you. Right, so we've got glove and love is G. Sting and sing is T. Crowd and crow is D. Groan and gown is R. And snack and sack is an N. GT down right north. Now we know that they can't have 6, 7, and 9. So if they can't have 6, 7, and 9, G down right north, but down right and north, you wouldn't stop. You'd have down and up, not down and north. A B C D E F G 4. You can't have the 40 something there. It has to be a 1, 2, or 3, or 4. What else? Oh, there's this giant one right here. There's a black piece, though. Isn't it? Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it does. Uncertain. What else would be a clue that I could open this? Is there anything else that's in this room that would be a safe clue? Nice cracked window. That's a rare sight. I don't know if it's possible to do with so little time left. Blah, blah, blah. Is there numbers here? They're not Roman numerals. That would be hard to do with, like, 4 being IV. What are the ones on this note piece here? Craft and raft is a C. Draft and raft is a D. Smile and mile is an S. Viral and viral is an R. Coat and cat is an O. Cold and old is a C. Sturdy and study is an R. Face and ace is an F. And beard and bard is an E. None of that suggests that I might be able to pull a 4-digit number off of it. Where else could there be a 4-digit number in this room? The queen is on D8. Date, sure. We know that they're dates. But what date is there in this room? 6.5 meters, 8 meters, 7 meters, 8 meters. That doesn't look like it's going to be it. Does it? Don't know. And it irks me because these safes have been here for so long and I have no idea what's in most of them. It feels like I've done like 2 and one of them was a giant Christmas tree that was given to me, wasn't it? I don't see anything in here. I got nothing, man. GTRN. GTDRN. D8. ABC. D. You can't have the 38 of something. So it'd have to be the 28 of the first. This is not the way to do this. I'm so mad. Right, back to crafting. I want to magnifying glass metal detector, make the burning glass, and see if we can go and destroy that TNT. Because it would be hilarious. And it could be, for all I know, some really important thing. That's the power hammer. We've seen that before. Some of this stuff I've never used in a thing, I'm sure of it. Electromagnet. Battery pack and the compass. Sure. What can I do with an electromagnet? You're more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. Automatically collect keys and coins when entering a room. Interesting. Okay, so if we say that that study does have a king. This is back to the chess puzzle now. A queen. It's a queen. What other stuff do we have already? We've got loads of pawns. They're all over. A vault or the nook. We have the nook, don't we? We do. Reading nook. The office or the library for the king. We don't have. Security we have for a knight. The chapel we have for a bishop. We have a knight, we have a bishop. We don't have a king. We have a rook, we have a pawn, we have a queen. So if we can draft an office or a library, We absolutely should. For now, though, we're going to go see if we can light dynamite as we slowly watch our steps tick down in this long, convoluted maze I have built. Can I remove the cloche with my electromagnet, please? That seems fair, doesn't it? We get 2 back for walking in here. Okay. Give me something unbelievable for literally exploding TNT. It worked. Oh, this is the sill that the guy said that he found in the gardener's thing. Christoph, here's the rest of your share, 40 gold, from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last match for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do need to ask another small favour of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I will be much beholden to you. Alright, so we got a big chunk of change and an upgrade disc. Anything else in this room? Does not seem to be. But still. Still. That is a fun development and one mystery that we can knock off the list. Will you trade me anything interesting while I'm here? Burning glass, prism key, powered electromagnet, prism key, upgrade disc, silver key, broken lever, salt. Coupon book, car keys, diary key, prism key, lockpick kit, lucky foot. We have 12 keys. I could probably drop the lockpick kit. Keycard, coin purse, sledgehammer. Okay. So, back to the house. Can I see the chimney from that room? I can't. But I do love finding mysteries. Right, from here, we could go to Black Rock and insert the security disc, or the upgrade disc, or it's one step and back into security. I guess one step and back into security is fine. I have no idea how many upgrade discs we've done now. I think they said there's 15 total in the game. Spare room is finally going to do something interesting. Oh my god. Huh. Interesting. So it doesn't do anything actually that interesting. It just allows for it to exist as a color of room. I absolutely did not just choke on my beverage. Right. I don't think I need more halls. I get enough halls with the time travel-y one. Bedroom or green room? There's a room that makes it more likely that you find items in green rooms. It might also have dig spots in it. Bedroom will give us more chances to get steps for various reasons. I feel like generally steps aren't the thing I come up against, so spare green room. Do you reckon at some point like a trophy will appear out of the TV screen when you've got all of the things done? Okay, right. What are we doing now? We're going north and we're trying to draft a library or an office. very badly. Yes, take my coins. Sure. Have them. Can the office only be drafted in the very northmost edge? Also, where's the dining room? It's here. We can get to it from there for 1, 2, 3, 4 steps when dinner is served. We don't have our lockpick kit anymore. We gave that up. What is the electromagnet doing? Boudoir offers dice, which I'd kind of like. It said it automatically collects keys and gems, and we're more likely to draft power rooms, I think it said. Dice or just routes north? I think I'm just going to take routes north. I don't need another... Why can I redraw these? What did I get that lets me do that? I'm so forgetting everything that's happened to us today. Passageway is fine, but I want to go north primarily, which is an elevator hop. Because if I can get to the office is going to be on the furthest north wall, I think, unless we find a library first. Aquarium is a power source, and also workshop just is another workshop. This will have a piece of loot on it, usually, on the bench. We'll save the gems. Spade. Shovel. Yeah, lacking a battery, I don't think we're getting anything new done there. We could do foyer. Gets us to the top corner. Dinner is served. Did I not have dice? Office? 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 Oh, come on. Boudoir. Goodbye, all of my gems. We get 2 dice. We get the 25th of the 12th. Get a gem. Anything else in this room? Does not seem to be. Come on, office. One time. No. Redraw. 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 No dice. Oh, damn. I'm never going to get this chess puzzle done, am I? That's too many doors. know I have lots of mech rooms. Oh. Hold on. Can I draft enough mech rooms to make every one of these a thing? I knew about this. I hadn't seen its resolution before. So, that's north, that's east. This one. Silver key, I think. Can't do that. Don't want to do that. That's fine. Lose 2. That opens. Where are we going? This hallway? I need to get back to the dining room. This puts me back to the gymnasium. There might be a key in there. There's not going to be gems in there. I don't need to pump anything. Did I make a new door in here? Or is it only when you draft it? I wonder what happens then if we draft this room with... So there'll be the door you come in with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mechanical rooms in 1. I have no idea. Right, we're going through the gym. 2 steps. I want to get to dinner. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps to get to dinner. One of these rooms might have gems in. We will check on the way back through. Fish, we have an aquarium. So that keeps our day alive for a good while longer. Oh, did I? I did not draft the aquarium. I thought I did, but no. I just thought about drafting it. Good job, me. At this stage, I would... can I? I can't electromagnet stuff. No? Fine. I'm going to open some of these. Oh, they're all unlocked now. Because that's how that works. This is the dark room, so we can actually get through there now. Gems. And the foundation. Back to this passageway. Now we have the aquarium, of course. We get a key, we get a gem. We have a shovel. Forgot that we had a shovel for a second. Laboratory. Can I get to the north wall? Did I write down the limits of the rooms in the drafts? Did I capture that note? Garage, West Wing Hall, East Wing Hall, Master Bedroom, Ladyship's Chamber, Conservatory bookshop. Oh, the office is not only at the very north wall. I don't know why I thought it was. Not you, not you. It's going to have to be you. We're going to keep exploring. We have 8 keys. Someday I want to see what's in all of the lockers, but I have not got to that day yet. It's got to be archives or we redraw. I guess archives will be fine. On the desk, we got a key. That's a dead end. Plus 1 key for each bedroom in the house. That's like 3. Maybe 4 if it includes itself, but I don't need more keys. I might want more steps. That's not the office. You've lost the coupon book. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. You're a bit late, Wrench. After I've taken 100 other things. Redraw. Office. Oh, no! I'm so mad. It doesn't even cost me gems under the thing, I just don't happen to have 2. I'm so mad. I can end my day in here for extra stars. We've lost our burning glass. Imagine I find 2 gems in here now. These are using my keys, so that's not a workaround for that. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Car keys again? I've already had the car keys once today. Mathematic worksheet. Directions. Find each sum without using sign. 6 or 0. But I've seen IOO in one of those other things. In the cave room. There's a pattern that looks like that on a note. So maybe that's leading up to something interesting. I have no idea. There's a gem. We can't draft this room whatsoever. We can end in the planetarium. I can go back to the trading post, but there's no real need to. That one's empty. We're out of gems. Oh, we're out of keys, rather. But we found a piece of new information, which is something. Is there anything else to do today? Can't believe it showed me the office right at the end when I had no gems. That's very cruel. We didn't take the break room. No, I don't think there's anything else to do today. We blew that up. That was fun. Am I holding a improvement disc right now? I'm not. Can't believe the diary key is gone. Is that AE? I may never know. Okay, well. 30 steps. I take my running shoes. We call it a day in this room here. And I gently seethe about the secrets that still elude me. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.